What's poppin'? Your boy Reem here. Thanks for checking out the channel Where is Reem? We are currently still on our mission all the way from California down to Tulum, Mexico. This thing has been crazy. I appreciate you guys checking out the last video. Matter of fact, the love on the last video was real. I felt it. I'm trying to give a little bit of that love back. Make sure you guys watch to the end of the video. I'm gonna give you some game on how you can win a free $50 Amazon gift card. So check that out. Just a little love, you know, from your boy Reem. As always, make sure you guys hit that like button. Subscribe if you're into travel videos. Currently driving through the country of Mexico down to Tulum. I wanna know what your favorite travel destination in Mexico is. So drop that for your boy below in the comments. I think we are just touching down to our Airbnb in Guanajuato, checking out the space for the first time. Go over and we have a little kitchen area where the dogs have been sleeping. And then we have a separated bedroom living space. Excuse the mess. We've been having really good luck with Airbnbs throughout this whole road trip to Tulum. Everyone is super dope. This one I think was like $250 US for the whole week. So it's about a 10-minute drive into the center of the city basically. And so not that far removed. Right at the bottom of the hill, we can basically walk down to the OXXO, a little convenience store. And it looked like there was a bunch of different restaurants and stuff here close by the casa. Guanajuato is unlike anything I've ever seen. I mean, I feel like I am in ancient Italy. I don't even know. I'm definitely speechless right now from Guanajuato. Beautiful city, excited to explore. So first meal, Mexico. Okay, first full day here in Guanajuato. Last night we were able to Airbnb down to the town center and kind of get a lay of the land, walk around. This city is so rich with history, and today we're gonna check a little bit of that out. We're actually gonna go take a funicular up to check out one of the monuments of one of the heroes of the Mexican War for Independence, El Pipila. El Pipila is credited for basically starting the War of Independence in a city not too far from Guanajuato in a city called Dolores. Him and some indigenous miners basically went to where the Spanish conquistadors were held up and lit fire to the building, which that act kind of led to the big jump off of the Mexican War for Independence from Spain. It was at this moment when I realized I needed someone to tell me that my lips were dry as fuck. Definitely not a history major, but just some stuff I was reading up on last night. So excited to learn more today. Check out some more of the history here in Guanajuato and take you guys with me. Come on. So while here in Guanajuato, I had to try some esquita. It's basically a traditional street food here in Guanajuato. It's basically a cup of corn, crema, got some hot chili powder, some cheese, and it's just all thrown in a cup into deliciousness. But hella good. All right, so we're finally making our way up to El Pipila. The sign's here. You have a long walk. I heard it's like 30 minutes to walk up these steep alleyways. So we're gonna try our luck. We decided not to take the funicular today because it was crowded, being it's like Sunday, so you know the weekend crowd was there. So we decided to walk, which Scoots thinks she's ready for, but it's only minute 2, so by minute 8 we'll check back in. Worth the views. Minute 3.
Minute 3.
3:31. 27 more to go. And I think we made it. That wasn't so bad. It wasn't 30 minutes. More like 15. Pipila. The view from up here is crazy. Appreciate you guys watching the video so far as we travel from California down to Tulum. And as promised, at some point in this video, I'm gonna give you guys some information on how you can win a free Amazon gift card worth $50. That's from your boy Reem, just for you guys looking out on this channel. Plus, make sure to leave me a comment below. Let me know where we should hit up as we travel through Mexico. All right, views from the top of Pipila, definitely worth every step, because once we got up here, I mean, Guanajuato has yet to disappoint at any stop. The cuisine, the energy, aesthetics, it's all here for sure. And with a sunset like this, you cannot be mad. All right, so against my better judgment, Scoots forced me basically to come to this Museo de Momias, basically the Museum of Mummies. So inside there are basically a bunch of mummies that they have basically turned into a tourist attraction. So not sure how I feel about it. I'm gonna check it out, keep an open mind, bring you guys along with me, see how you feel. All right, so that was a thing, I guess. Apparently the grave used to be, the grave where they dig up all these mummies from, basically became government property. And so they went around and asked the families of the people who had family members in there if they wanted to pay to maintain the grave. The families that didn't, the bodies basically got swept up into a warehouse, and that eventually turned into this mummy museum.
1 hour later.
So we've been walking down little side streets behind the theater here in El Centro, and it's just a never-ending labyrinth of small little streets that connect to other small little streets that connect to people's entrances to their home. It's just so amazing. The architecture here, just the kind of thought process that went into building these small little kind of nooks and crannies of neighborhoods, and it definitely doesn't feel like you're anywhere near Mexico. I mean, look at this view. One thing I'm loving about this road trip and getting to see just different parts of Mexico that I probably wouldn't have gotten to see is that when you're in Mexico, this is one of the countries is like you can be in one state, and from one state to the next there's just big differences, huge differences in the architecture. It's unlike the States where, you know, you go to New York from California, there may be a difference, but not a difference like this. I mean, not like a whole aesthetic makeover, feeling like you're in a different country or in a different world almost. That's one thing I love about the country of Mexico, is just the different terrains, geographical terrains. You got the hills, you got the urban sprawls, you got big cities, you got farmland. You have cities like this where it feels like you're in ancient Italy. All the same energy though, and that's one thing that's consistent throughout Mexico, is this energy is just vibrant, colors are vibrant, and the food, excelente. La bien Rios. There's like layers, levels to this. That's good. Walking around Guanajuato City, Central Historical, you'll find nothing but vendors, massive theaters, old colonial mansions. You definitely kind of get the sense that Guanajuato used to have some money, and apparently, in the height of its day, Guanajuato City produced 2/3 of the world's silver. We finally got a chance to hop on the Funicular, rode up to the top. Guanajuato City from that viewpoint was definitely one of those how did I get here moments. One of the World Heritage UNESCO sites, earned its reputation for me as one of the top destinations to travel to in Mexico. Good looking out for watching the journey so far. If you guys are enjoying what you see, consider hitting that good subscribe button for your boy as we travel down to Tulum, Mexico. All right, so this morning I woke up and I wanted to, I don't know, attempt to eat a little bit healthier, I guess. You know, on the road, sometimes you're just doing whatever's the fastest and most convenient for like your timing or the trip or whatever. This morning I woke up, I didn't want to eat any more meat. I didn't want another taco. Tacos are one of my favorite food. But after eating them for like, you know, 17 days straight or something like that, I'm ready for something new. So I decided to eat healthy, look for a juice bar. I went on to Yelp, which sometimes is accurate here in Mexico and other times not so much. Today was one of those not so much times. I looked up a juice bar, had great reviews. I was excited and hopped in the Uber. Took me to the spot and it was closed. So now I'm in a new part of Guanajuato, which I guess is the plus in all of this story, is that I'm getting to see another section of Guanajuato, which is equally as beautiful. I'm sure that's the way. I just walked up on a, looks like a video game. I don't know what this is. This is kind of dope. Randomly walk down the street and you find like a video game, like an arcade essentially, all home systems, and everybody I think pays, I think I saw the sign say 15 pesos. I don't know how long they get to play for 15 pesos, but how dope is that? Actually kind of glad I got lost here in Nuevo Guanajuato. And I see some people holding what looks to be like natural freshly squeezed juice. Let me see if I can find that one time. One thing I love about Mexico is that any random given corner you might run into a little marketplace with fresh juice, tacos, tortillas, fresh fruits and vegetables, small gift items. I need to figure out where, oh yes, verdad juice. Verdad jugos?
Green juice?
Please. What is it, what is comes with apple?
Te le pongo manzana.
Okay. Parsley. Okay.
Espinaca.
Ah, okay. Sí, bueno. All right, what a great way to start off the day. Look at this big ass cup of green juice. I think it had parsley. I think he threw some cactus in there. I'm not sure if it was cactus. It looked like cactus. Got some orange juice, some pineapple juice, spinach. So I guess lesson taken, sometimes you get lost, but it turns out being an adventure. I was kind of bummed out because the juice smoothie spot that I originally looked up on Yelp looked hella good. Dope ass breakfast, hella options. But I ran into this instead. So the Centro Historical is pretty much like a labyrinth of just small little streets that turn into other small little streets that turn into plazas, that turn into dope little cafes and restaurants, theaters, museums. If you want it, it's probably here. All right, so I am here on the steps of the famous Universidad de Guanajuato. Definitely is one of the most aesthetically stunning colleges that I have ever seen. I almost wish I could take like a class here, like maybe a Spanish class. Take you up the steps here and it's almost like a small workout. It's like I should be waiting for Khaleesi or Jon Snow to come through these doors and tell me school has started. It's almost like the Wizard of Oz is on the other side of that door. It's almost like the guy from the publishing clearinghouse that signs the checks that shows up at your front door. It's almost like he lives behind there. Definitely seems like an alternate entrance into Narnia. Definitely feels like there should be trumpets and horns and a red carpet rolled out in the middle of these stairs here every time you go to class. The point of interest here in Guanajuato, Plaza de la Paz, a monument that was erected to commemorate the Mexican War of Independence, or the Mexican Wars or Battles of Independence, series of battles that gained their independence from Spain. And it can be easily spotted pretty much throughout the whole city because of its bright orange and bright red colors. Another reason this beautiful city of Guanajuato is definitely on my top 10 list of places to visit. Just the Spanish colonial architecture, the history, numerous battles that were fought here and around in this area. All right, once again, it is checkout time. We are leaving Guanajuato. Beautiful, beautiful city. Definitely worth coming to check out if you're into the old Spanish colonial architecture, museums, good food. If you're into Europe, come here first, especially if you're in like North America. It doesn't really make sense to go all the way to Europe. We have Mexico right here. You ready to go? And I will be doing like a travel accessory kit video to let you guys know everything that we brought, but a few other nifty things that I'll put in that video. Anyway, let me get to packing. One last view of beautiful Guanajuato. And me, of course. Casa Ical 12 has been nice. Might put the link for this Airbnb below if you're in Guanajuato. Nice neighborhood. Only about 10-minute Uber drive to the center of town where basically everything is. There's taco stands and all type of stuff right in the neighborhood. Oxo right down the street. So this was a good location for us, being as we had the car and the dogs were able to just have their own little separate space in the kitchen area. Now it's time to get this thing packed. Once again, it's on me. Guanajuato City was hands down my favorite place along this road trip to Tulum so far. Can't wait to get to the next city. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. You never know what city we're gonna end up next. Plus, if you guys have any suggestions on what cities we should hit, some of your favorite places to visit in Mexico, make sure to drop those in the comment below. As promised, I want to give you guys some love back for showing the last video so much love. I want to give you guys a chance at a free Amazon gift card worth $50. That's from your boy Reem, straight to you, just to say good looking out for supporting the channel thus far. I definitely appreciate all the love. So here goes the instructions right there on the screen. Make sure you follow them to a T so you get a chance at this free $50, and make sure to subscribe to the channel and find out what city we end up in next. Peace.